Hello everyone, my name is Chloe and today I'm here with a brand new video. Welcome to Brunette Bibliophile, where I post bookish videos and writing content. Today I'm here with my holiday book haul. So these are going to be all the books that I picked up basically within the last month or two. The last time I did a book haul was right after YALLFest, so basically everything since then, including what I got for Christmas. So we're going to dive right in and get started. This is a combination of books that I have gotten, books that I received, pre-orders, all of that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first couple of books are going to be from my Book of the Month boxes. And these are actually the last Book of the Month books I will be hauling, at least for the foreseeable future. I ended up canceling my subscription, so these are the final 4 books that I will be hauling from Book of the Month. The first one I have is Interesting Facts About Space by Emily Austin. This is a contemporary / literary fiction. I only picked this one because it seemed to be the closest to something that I would like. And I also really wanted to ship this box because of an add-on that I will show you in a minute. It's got some romance in it, but our main character also has a little bit of paranoia, thinking that somebody's following her. But it seems to be like a lighthearted read. So hopefully it's something I enjoy, considering I originally did not plan on picking it up. The add-on that I really wanted was Butcher and Blackbird by Brynne Weaver. This is a romance that has been going around a lot recently because it is a romance between 2 serial killers. It's also the first in a trilogy. I just really hope I enjoy this one. I think the cover is gorgeous. The cover of the second book is also gorgeous. And I really hope that I like this one. Considering it's a good combo for dark romance, I really hope I like this one. Then we have The Second Chance Year by Melissa Weissner. This is a magical realism where the main character basically repeats her year that was originally a disaster in an effort to change the past. Again, this is something else that I had no idea what it was about until it showed up on Book of the Month, so I'm taking a chance on this one, but it seems to be right up my alley, and hopefully it'll be something that I really enjoy. And then we have A Winter in New York by Josie Silver. I originally did not plan on picking this one up because if you've been with me for the past couple of years, you know that Josie Silver books have kind of been on a little bit of a downward trajectory for me. In fact, after I finished her last book and was underwhelmed, I even said I am not going to be looking forward to any other Josie Silver books. And yet here we are. This one has had a lot of hype. I've heard a lot of great things about it. This is the last chance. So here we are with this book. Moving on, we have one of my pre-orders, which was Raiders of the Lost Heart by Jo Segura. Enemies to Lovers, blurbed by Ali Hazelwood, who is one of my favorite authors. Also has similar vibes to The Lost City. I am here for it. These next 6 books were gifts from Desiree from Librelabra and Kat from For the Love of Books when we did our Christmas book exchange, so thank you to the both of them for all of these books. First we have You with a View by Jessica Joyce. This is a book that I read a couple of months ago with Desiree. It is a road trip romance novel, and I really enjoyed this one. I am looking forward to anything else that Jessica Joyce puts out in the future. I think the cover of her next book just recently got revealed, and I will definitely be picking that one up. Next we have Do I Know You by Emily Wibberley and Austin Stigman-Broca. It has been a while since I've picked up something from these 2 authors, but the first book that I read from them, which was The Roughest Draft, I really enjoyed. So I don't know why I haven't picked up any other romance from them, but very excited for this one. Next we have When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I do know that this book comes before Practice Makes Perfect, which I have heard a lot about and a lot of hype about, so I definitely want to pick this one up and hopefully I enjoy it so I can continue on with the series. Next we have The Roommate by Rosie Danan. This has been on my wish list for a while, but I can't remember what it's about. I do know I have seen it going around recently, and I've also seen going around Rosie Danan's latest release, Do Your Worst. So I'm really hoping that I enjoy her writing style so I can pick up other books from her. It's also blurbed by Jen DeLuca, and I really enjoy Jen DeLuca books, so fingers crossed. Next, I have Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. This is the 3rd book in the Knock 'Em Out series. I have yet to read the second one yet, so now I think I could just binge read the rest of the series. But this one is Lucian's story, or Lucian, I don't know how to pronounce it. Next, I have King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair. One of her other books just ended up on my best books of 2023, and I'm so excited to pick this one up. It is the first in a duology, and hopefully I can pick this one up after I finish the Hades and Persephone series. I've been really enjoying her other series, so I have high hopes for this duology as well. And the rest of these books are books that I bought myself. Especially recently, I did go on a bookish shopping spree with Desiree and Kat, so I have a bunch of those from that trip as well. First, I have That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon by Kimberly Lemming. I have had my eye on this book for a while, but I bought this in anticipation of reading it before Love Y'all Romance Fest next month, because I will be in attendance and this author will also be there, and I definitely really hope I like this. Next, I picked up a football romance, which is The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. Again, this author is going to be at Love Y'all Romance Fest, and this one just sounds like right up my alley. I'm so excited to read this one. Next, I picked up a book that just seems like the perfect Christmas winter read. I wish I had picked it up sooner, and it is Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison. Books from this author I have seen so much recently, so I definitely want to get in on the hype. I am all about the holiday romances, so I'm really hoping that I like this one. I love the simplicity of the cover and the muted colors, and high hopes. I have a lot of high hopes for books in this pile. Next, I picked up Better Hate Than Never by Chloe Leese. I didn't realize that this is a second in a series. The first one, I believe, is Two Wrongs Make a Right, but I think I need to look into them and find out if they're companion series, because I might be able to read this one without reading the first one. Chloe Leese has had a lot of stuff coming out recently. I know some of her older books are getting repackaged and published. The synopsis of this one I vibed with more than the synopsis of the other book, and I've definitely seen Chloe Leese popping up a lot more in the romance book world, so I'm very excited and hope that I enjoy this one. Next, I have Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, and this looks like a cowboy romance, but I don't think it's a cowboy romance. I think it's a ranch novel, small town in Wyoming. She comes back to her hometown. He owns the bar. Next, I picked up Wicked Villain Shorts by Katie Robert. These are the short stories that are all set in the Wicked Villains universe. And now that I've finished the series, I'm ready for these shorts. It'll be great to go revisit some characters from previous books and see what everybody's up to. Next, I have American Queen by Sierra Simone, and Desiree actually picked this up for me when Sierra Simone was in town. I wasn't able to go because I had to work, but it is signed. I have read the Priest trilogy by Sierra Simone, and I've had my eye on this one, so I'm really hoping that I enjoy this new series from her. Next, I picked up another book that I wish I had picked up sooner to read for the Christmas holidays, and it's Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. Tessa Bailey is hit or miss for me. I've had a lot of wins with her, and I have a couple of books with her, but I have high hopes for this one because I have seen this one so much, and I'm here for a Christmas romance. I know I keep saying that, but I'm here for it. And then I also got a Fairy Loot special edition in the mail of My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine. I've had this ordered since September, and it's finally here. It is beautiful. It has ombre edges, and it's so gorgeous. And look at the naked hardcover. That is just amazing. If you haven't checked out this book, I highly recommend it. It was definitely on my best books of 2023. And these last three books I picked up from the Barnes & Noble after Christmas sale for hardcovers. They changed it this year to, instead of being half off, it was 33% off, but you got a reward if you spent a certain amount of money. So the first one I have is Love Boat Forever by Abigail Hing Nguyen. This is the third and final book in her Love Boat Taipei series. I haven't read any of them, and yet I own the whole trilogy, which I was not planning on doing, but here we are. So, yes. And then I have Royal Blood by Amy Carter. I read this one back in October. I always think this is a vampire book. It's not a vampire book. It is about the illegitimate daughter of the King of England, but it's also a mystery. This one is a really good book, and I'm really excited for the sequel. And then I have Rosewood, A Midsummer Meet Cute by Sayantani Dasgupta. And I think this one is a retelling of Sense and Sensibility, but it's also set in a modern world and also on a TV set. So those are all of the books that I have picked up between December and now the beginning of January, and all the books that I got for Christmas. Let me know in the comments which book you think that I should prioritize reading. So that is all that I have for you all today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you like what you see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every week, so click subscribe so you can be updated for when I post those. Thank you all so much. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!